Okay, so we're gonna film a Lilith video tonight, which we didn't do in a long time. Today we're gonna go over the plague winds of Lilith and what they are. So I discussed in a lot of short form content a concept of winds of plague and Lilith. And back in the day, in some older videos, that was really a big part of the channel, but over the years we shifted. But I have to explain what is it. So Lilith is basically originally a Sumerian spirit of sex, plague, and storms. She corresponds to Lamashtu, the goddess of miscarriage, sex, plague, and storms. And so there is a connection between Lilith and the plague. Lilith and illnesses. So working with Lilith long term really intensely can bring physical illness. And it can physically fuck you up. And I'm gonna talk about initiatory sickness with Lilith. So when you start working with Lilith and you start working with Lilith really intensely, you basically start to fundamentally change. You'll get infused with a lot of negative energy, and that results in you fundamentally getting infested with that negativity and becoming physically ill. That illness is a manifestation of your body absorbing negative energy. Once that illness is survived, negative energy will be absorbed into the aura and you will become spiritually stronger. This illness can also appear if you practice psychic vampirism too much. What happens if people practice psychic vampirism too much is their energy bodies, their life force atrophies, and their energy body isn't able to produce enough energy for them to function. Now, for the new people here on the channel, I have to explain what psychic vampirism is and what energy body is. So energy body is basically a cloud of spiritual energy all of the humans have around them. And that energy maintains the connection between soul and the body. It corresponds to physical health as well as spiritual faculties. That body allows us to perceive spirits and energies around us. When I talk about astral senses, I talk about sensitivity of that body, of energy body. And I also talk about our ability to feel the energy through that body. Now, astral senses are basically measurements of sensitivity of that energy body. How much energy your energy body or astral body can detect is basically how big your astral senses are, how good your astral senses are. And so, fundamentally, I had to explain this because it's really important. So psychic vampirism is a process where you basically visualize tentacles coming off your energy body. And once your visualization is strong enough, then you simply inject that tentacle into the energy body of the person you want to drain, and then you drain them. You take the energy from their energy body into yours. Now, our energy bodies naturally produce energy to replenish themselves, right? But if you practice psychic vampirism, if you drain too much energy from others, what happens is you basically start producing less and less energy from your energy body until it is done, until all of the energy is not produced anymore. You are dependent exclusively on external sources. Now, once that happens, you also get sick. So basically, I explained the two circumstances in which this initiatory sickness happens. Now, the way you go over this initiatory sickness is you obviously take medication because that sickness can take multiple forms. But you also do daily rituals with Lilith. to attune you to new energy, which you absorbed into your system. Or in the case of you being this sick from psychic vampirism and not from working with Lilith, you should basically just fundamentally do the following. You should technically just abstain from psychic vampirism for about 3 weeks. So if you did psychic vampirism too much and your astral body atrophied, you have to not do any psychic vampirism for 3 weeks, and then your astral body will basically recover. You will be stronger, you will recover, your energies will be boosted. Okay, now when we cleared this initiatory sickness, now we're gonna talk about the application of energies of the winds of plague. So the winds of plague, as I mentioned earlier, are the energies of Lilith corresponding to sickness and illness. They have 3 practical applications in your magical practice. One application is they basically, if you have them a lot in your system, make you sick, but then after a longer period of time, they make you resilient to sickness. The second application is the winds of plague boost your astral senses and empower your astral senses. And okay, so basically that is those 2 ways. But also winds of plague can serve as a protective mechanism. It can protect you from parasites and spiritual attacks. Now, after we finished this exposition, after we finish this explanation, I would like to channel Lilith for the audience, because I need to make a little bit longer video, and channeling of Lilith isn't a bad thing. So we're gonna do it. By the power of Adonai Shaddai Sabaoth, Mezer Katan Keshvara Tikial Barham Balgatam Toran Mardar Marjal Narka Bargashal Mashkat Yedat Valnot Varshan, I call you Lilith. By the power of Adonai Shaddai Sabaoth, I call you Lilith to enter my body. By the power of Adonai Shaddai Sabaoth, I call you Lilith to enter my body. By the power of Adonai Shaddai Sabaoth, I call you Lilith to enter my body. By the power of Adonai Shaddai Sabaoth, I call you Lilith to enter my body. By the power of Adonai Shaddai Sabaoth, I call you Lilith to enter my body. By the power of Adonai Shaddai Sabaoth, I call you Lilith to enter my body. By the power of Adonai Shaddai Sabaoth, I call you Lilith to enter my body. By the power of Adonai Shaddai Sabaoth, I call you Lilith to enter my body. By the power of Adonai Shaddai Sabaoth, I call you Lilith to enter my body. By the power of Adonai Shaddai Sabaoth, I call you Lilith to enter my body. By the power of Adonai Shaddai Sabaoth, I call you Lilith to enter my body. By the power of Adonai Shaddai Sabaoth, I call you Lilith to enter my body. By the power of Adonai Shaddai Sabaoth, I call you Lilith to enter my body. I call you Lilith, enter my body, drain me, drink my blood, and give your message to the audience, to the viewers of this channel. If you wish to know me, you need to fundamentally forget yourself. If you are a man, become a woman. If you are a woman, become a man. Forget who you are and embrace me. You need to embrace me. Embrace me and unify with me. Allow me to possess your body. Allow me to drink your soul. Allow me to bath in my might. Allow me to swim in my glory. Allow me to let you dive in my darkness. And this is how you will do so. Chant the following hymn. Lilith urana taene, tena Lilith atu, atava Lilith hirus. And once the chant is repeated enough times in the sacred space, I will come. Then offer me 3 drops of blood, and my energy will be even stronger. You will feel my presence as coldness in the room, and as density and darkness. And when my energy reaches the peak from blood offering, look into the mirror, into the black mirror. Gaze upon your reflection upon it, and your face will shift. You will become like me. Your soul will shift. I am waiting you in darkness. I am waiting you in that mirror. I am waiting for you. After you finish the ritual, repeat Artava Lilitere. Irtava Lilith Anai. Harata Lilithino. And I will live. I will not be there anymore. You will get to know me by doing this ritual, repeating the hymn, calling me in the sacred space, and experiencing me. That is the only way to get to know me. There is no other way. When you offer me blood, when you offer me seed, we will unite. That is all.